Rael? Oh, I got it. Did you take off the thing there?
Yeah, I turned off the timer and put the do not disturb on. That's what I was doing when they took it from your hand.
Mm-hmm.
So one related thing, like
No, I'm on live.
oh,
I'm here.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just tell you after when you're done.
Good?
Yeah.
What's it about?
Oh, basically, like kind of related thing. When Rayshawn said when Rayshawn dismissed me from what I was saying, and said something about me just being a kid. That kind of hurt a bit because that reminded me of when Dad said it.
It's okay. It's okay. Mm-hmm. And they don't know that that's disrespectful, but it's okay. Don't worry. I'm always gonna be your voice, and you're always gonna have a voice when it comes to me. I'm not gonna shut you down. It don't matter when it is. If you have something to say, you say it. I'm not gonna shut you down. That's why I'm talking about understanding and comprehension today. And you see, the devil tried to bring a distraction so that I don't go on my live and talk. Them things I'm talk about. And he'll never understand. He won't understand until he gets a little older and wiser. Because right now he thinks he knows it all. And he doesn't know that he doesn't know anything at all. And even you know more than him because you know how to problem solve. Him not know how to problem solve. His way of problem solving is being disrespectful and dismissing. But don't worry, don't watch nothing.
Another somewhat related thing. I think the main reason me and Rory got triggered / mad is because even though it doesn't always seem like it, he can be a bit sensitive.
He is.
With stuff.
He is. He is, and he shuts down. He shuts down. He doesn't want to deal with it. He's already battling with a mental illness himself. So, and me calling for him to say something, put him on the spot, and he freezes.
Yeah.
So I do understand too. It's okay, Baba. I'm on my live now. Hi, Mackie. It's okay. This is what this is what having evil in your life does. This is what it does. It messes up your home. Yeah, it messes up your home. It messes up your home. And I'm glad you guys are seeing, and you are young and you are seeing. So when you get older,
I'll be somewhat ready for this.
You'll be ready to face anything that the world throws at you.
When I really think about it, once every while when something like this happens, we need family therapy or something. A family therapy session, but those cost a lot, I think.
It's okay, don't worry. We'll get through it.
Yeah. That was really good. If we do family therapy, if he's trying to say anything about what is happening, that would probably have to do what he does, which I don't really want to say.
Let's not talk no more. That's it. Let's leave it like that, please. I'm on my live now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Love you, Mom.
Love you. Okay, this is better. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. There is better. Hi, Mackie. So sorry. Welcome to the live. I know I'm late, but as you heard, I was dealing with something in the home. Same thing I talk about all the time. But, I'm not giving up, and it doesn't matter what the enemy tries to do. He can't shut me up, can't stop me, and can't stop what God is doing. in my life. Right? No matter how him try, no matter who him send. You get me? God is good all the time. Can you hear me, Mackie? You hear me? Twitch, welcome back to another live. This is Short and Spicy Nikks, Nikki. And right here we do Talk Truth Society. We talk the things them, you know? We talk the truth. Transparency, honesty. Right? When them say God gives his strongest soldiers the toughest battles, sometimes I feel like it's too much. And I'm trying not to complain. If one tear ever drop out of my eye, it's a man, the blood of Jesus. So how's your new year, Mackie? How's it been? I saw somebody's name on TikTok just now, Demon Slayer. My God. Not today, Mackie. I'm not let it fall today. Tired for shed tears. Nah, make it fall today. Nothing deserves my tears right now. I think I shed enough tears to last me a lifetime. No, I'm crying no more. I'm tired for cry. Action. I'm on action now. Tap up the screen, please. Me said the reward that we got up for me. The reward that we have for me. Yeah, man. Baba, pass my charger, please. I hope him have a big spot in heaven for me. If that is my prize, then it's all worth it. So we've made it to another Friday. A lot of people didn't make it. Give me a sec. Yeah. Thank you guys for waiting. The year started real rough for me. My niece fell and hit her head. My God. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hi, sis. What's going on? I'm so sorry to hear that. Tap up the screen for me, please, TikTok. Tap it up for me, please. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry to hear that, Mackie. How old was she? So sorry to hear that. Was it in Canada? Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, YouTube. Make sure you like the live as soon as you come in, YouTube. TikTok, continue tapping up the screen. Thank you so much, Kiona. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you guys for joining the live today. You know, ShortnSpicy Nikks. I'm Nikki, advocate for mental health awareness, single mother, and content creator. She's 56, so she's a bit older. So she's vulnerable. That's why she lost her life. Oh, God. I'm sorry to hear that. And today we're talking about, sorry to jump from there to just here, Mackie. My condolences with you and your family. You know, talking about understanding and comprehension. Let me tell you something. Sometimes you talk to people and you wonder where everything that you've said has gone, right? Because you're saying, I know what I'm saying makes sense, right? It's easy. I know what I'm saying makes sense. So how come this person is saying something totally different from what I'm saying and responding in a way where it's totally besides the point that I'm making? And then you say something and you point something out to them and they get so upset. They get so upset with you and start to dismiss you, and all of a sudden the conversation leads to, you know what? I got better things to do. I don't have time for this. And the ignorance just comes in. And you're like, but you started the conversation. You started the conversation. And I'm just explaining my part to you. I didn't get upset when you said what you said. I listened, or I read it, I took it in, and I'm just responding to it. Like, if you had better things to do, why did you even respond? And then they're so insulting on top of it, and you're like, that's a jab at you, because what you have to do is more important than what I have to do, because we're discussing something and you're up in your feelings now and you're upset. You want to dismiss me and you have more important things. Did you really need to go there? You don't think I have anything important in my life to do? Not because I'm not showing it to you and I'm not telling you that I have something important, because, and sometimes it's like, what, because you see me sitting here and I'm doing social media, I'm doing content, I speak, I share even my life story. What? That mean I don't deserve respect? I'm not doing anything? What I'm not doing is work? I'm just taking up space. It's not work, I'm working. Sitting down and discussing things and doing things, and it's not doing nothing. It just shows you the level of disrespect and how people really view you. And what it tells me right there is like, you know what? That's a strike off right there. And some of the people is like, you already know in yourself. And you almost start beating up yourself like, but I should have known. Certain people, you can't really have a constructive conversation with them because they take everything as an offense to them. Exactly. Their whole aim is to insult you. And if you should bring that to them, they would dismiss it. I hate it. I shouldn't say hate. I dislike a person that is not aware of themselves and try to turn things around and point fingers at you when you point certain things out to them. And I say it all the time. That's why I don't have friends. That's why I don't keep friends. Because if I'm going to have a conversation with you and I'm talking to you about something, and you're going to feel like you need to come back with anger and disrespect and little short jabs, you know, do your little jab and bring back your hand. I gotta go. I gotta go. I ain't got time for this. You had time for throw that little jab though. Eh? You had time to throw that little jab before you exited the conversation. I don't respect people like that. And when you see me just distant and hold myself back, just know why. I don't like disrespect. And when a person shows you disrespect and continues to show you disrespect, it's your fault. It's your fault. You keep on dealing with those people and you teach them how to disrespect you. You teach them how to treat you. So I want to talk about this because I'm facing this a lot. I'm facing this a lot. Continue tapping up the screen, please, TikTok. I'm facing it a lot. I'm dealing with a lot of people that they lack understanding. And first, I want to just look up the word understanding and what it really means. Understanding means the ability to understand something. Understanding, the ability to, understanding is the ability to understand something. Understand now means, Let me look that up because, Google, you messing me up. Understand. That's what I'm looking for. Perceive. That's what understand means. The intended meaning of words. The intending meaning of words, a language, or a speaker. Perceive. So them give you a next big word to describe a big word. Interpret or view. Interpret. How one interprets. How you view something that you hear or a person. Or what's being said. All right. Okay. That's what understanding means in Google. Let me see now. Comprehension. What comprehension means. Hi, Queen K. Sorry I didn't notice you or shout you out when you came in. Tell me if I'm loud enough, guys. Continue tapping for me, please. TikTok. And don't mind me if I'm a bit slower than normal. I know I'm slow usually, but today is a even more slower in the mind for me because of the distraction that I encountered just now, right at the top of the hour when I'm supposed to come on live. And I was telling my 12-year-old just now, that's how the devil works. That's how the enemy works. And a lot of people don't understand what it means when I say that. Because everybody's like, oh, everything you guys blame on the devil. And I don't believe that. I don't believe none of that. But it's true. We didn't just appear on this earth by ourselves. And where there's a God, there's the devil. And I say it all the time. We're spiritual souls. We're spiritual souls in the body that is required to be on earth. The vessel that is carrying the spirit. We are the vessel in physical, but inside of us is our soul, right? And that's where the attack is for the most of it. That's where it starts, in the spiritual. So there's going to be needing for a physical body for the devil, which is who I call the enemy. The enemy and the devil is the same person to me, right? He needs a physical body to get to you because we're all physical living on earth, right? If you understand that, that's where the understanding comes from. And a lot of us don't understand that at all. And if you have not passed that stage, it only leaves room for confusion. If you can't pass that stage, which is the first stage, you're going to be lost for the rest of the way. And that's where there's more problem. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm facing. And it's never ending. No matter how I try. And then again, I'm not perfect because I have my limits. I do have my limits. I have feelings like everyone else. And when I get pushed to my limits and my voice gets raised, the problem goes to another level. Now it's all focused on my reaction, and the fact that I'm pushed to the limit and I can't take it no more. I'm tired of doing and saying the same things over and over. And the people that are around me are not getting it or not seeing their part. They only want to start pointing to me when I've reached the limit. But they're not seeing all that it takes to get me there. They're making it seem like I'm just an angry person and I just get up angry every day. I just get up and I'm just so angry. I get up angry. I'm just a miserable person. I just get up miserable, which is so unfair. And it makes me just want to say, okay, then could you just please don't deal with me? Could you just please do whatever you have to do to stay away from me, to not interact with me, to not be around me? Because me by myself, I don't make issues for no one. I live in peace. I'm not tormented where I need to go and torment anyone and be in anyone's skin and go bother anyone. I'm not calling up anyone asking for nothing. I'm not borrowing nothing from no one. I'm not inflicting pain on anyone. I'm just in my own little corner doing whatever it takes to survive. So if you don't want to be around me, if you don't want to talk to me, if you don't want to deal with me, it's your choice. Because I don't take disrespect. And you have to push me to hear my voice. Because I'll be there and you won't even notice I'm around. I saw me stay, me know for all my own. And then I end up blaming myself because I'm like, most of the times it's because I'm trying to help somebody. I'm trying to do something for someone. But I'm chasing them. And then they end up getting fed of me. It's like, okay then, Nikki, you're too enough. You're too enough, bro. Who do you think you are? You're not Jesus. Make them want and go fend feet for themselves. Make them find it for themselves. Because it's the same one that end up shaming you, insulting you when you point it out. So that me did I really go through before, and you know, things like that make me feel a little bit sad. Cause me feel like me too enough and I'm nothing else. It's not nothing else. Because if a person don't like you, a person just don't like you. Them don't even want to hear your voice. So as soon as you open up your mouth, you're going to trigger them. Right? But me know why it bother me. You see me? Anywho, comprehension. Comprehend, grasp. The meaning of comprehend in Google say grasp, understand. So it's the same thing. You comprehend or you grasp something, or you take in the information, or it registers to you, right? All right. Now I have a video that I want to share with you guys. I'm going to show it on TikTok off my phone, but I'm going to play it on YouTube here with you guys. Let me see. if I can open it first off my phone. Right? And what this guy says is so true. And that's what where most of the problem lies. Trust me. That's where most of the problem lies in our world, bro. Exactly what this guy says. Let me see which part it there. I downloaded it today. Let me see where it is on my phone. Details. It's in camera. Okay, it's on camera. Okay, it's on camera. All right. I'm going to stop it first. I don't want it to play yet. All right. Now let me share it with you all. Right here. Yeah. All right. This one? Oh, no, not that. It's this one right here. Share screen. Window. Okay, here it is. All right. Wait 1 sec. Let me minimize it a little. But how you guys doing though otherwise? Oh, it looks so. Wait, it looks so. I saw it a show. All right. I saw it a show. Are you guys seeing it okay on YouTube? Don't be sad, my dear. Better days are ahead of you. Things will get better. The devil is a liar. We are sending him back to the pit of hell where he belongs. Amen. Amen. I agree with that 100. You know what it is when you're in it, Mackie? You know these things and you know where it's coming from, but when you're in it, it's like you want the other party to understand themselves. That's why I say self-awareness is so important. So important. Because if you're not aware of yourself and what you're doing, you'll always look for somebody to blame, bro. Always look for somebody to blame. But when you're a person, I could tell when I get upset and why I get upset. And if I'm not trying, if I know myself and I didn't start by trying to talk properly, then I know, okay, Nikki, you could have started. And if somebody tells me that, I register it. True. I'm upset. But then, if it's a repeat thing, and I've been trying, and the other party is not registering the actions before and their response, and when you get upset, all they want to do is on you. Because let me tell you guys something. This is it. You see my enemies? Or a particular set of my enemies, this is what they're known to do. Talk about how I don't know how to talk to people. Ask them about Nikki. She don't know how to talk to people. Are the first thing that. They don't tell you that I've dealt with pure ignorance from them, pure disrespect from them, pure abuse from them. So I'm triggered. They don't talk about the fact that I try to start by talking. Thank you so much, Happy. They don't talk about the fact that I try to talk things out first. But they are never wrong. They want to talk about when I get to the point where I'm upset and my voice gets up here. You see, shouldn't know if you talk to people at the first thing that. And you know what my enemies do? They plant it in my children's ears too. They plant in my children's ears to get my children to do their dirty work because I don't deal with them. And that's where the spiritual warfare comes from. That's how they do their work. When a person can't get to you personally, they use the ones around you to come after you. That's my problem. And I've told my children that if it means leave it alone, leave them alone, I'm willing to do that. Because I'm not going to let them push me to the limit where I lose myself. I'm getting older. The enemy has been trying to take me out. He's been using a set of particular vessels to do it. And that's where my problem comes from all the time. These same individuals. And they get a control over my children's minds with their mouth. All they use is their mouth. To use my children against me. But and all of my children, some of them have understanding. But there's going to be one that the devil has a hold of more than the others, and that's what's happening. But I'm praying. Me I pray, me I bind up Satan for let go of my child. Because the devil want me to let go so that they could do whatever with that particular child. And let my child out there to be a menace to society like how him have the others them where I try use my child. Uncontrollable, destroying people's lives. Being a walking time bomb. That's what they want. But I can't control nobody. I have to tell them the truth. If that's what you want, do what you gotta do. Just don't stay here and stress me out. Because only one baby they here. And him have more understanding than anything. And that's why when the live started, you see me telling him, as long as I live, nobody can tell you say your mouth and your voice don't count. And the devil that attack. And somebody else said it before because they want to shut down what God is doing in my 12-year-old. They want to shut him down and to be insecure and not to speak his mind. And I'm not allowing it. And they're upset about it. Because the devil want the numbers to come against me. I'm the main firm one, you know. I'm the main firm one. No matter what him throw at me, I still a stand up firm. So he wants numbers. He wants a group, a team on his side to break me down. But I'm not going to allow him to break down my child and stop him from speaking his truth. So let me play this video. TikTok, let me show you guys it. I'm going to turn it all the way up so you guys could hear it too. And I'm going to show it to you guys. I hope TikTok don't send me no notice, because if we don't speak it, they win. Exactly. That's what they want us to just sit down and take the bashing and take the oppression and shut our mouth. It not happen. And that pissed them off. It not gonna happen. You can't shut me up. Let me turn this down. Let's start it back up. Okay. Listen now, guys. Just listen. He's kind of low. Tell me if you guys are hearing. I'm too low. I'm low, sir. Let me bucket more. All right. Turn the volume. Tell me if you guys are hearing. All right. Put it on the mic. Oh, this. Okay. Where the speaker come from? Oh, yes, sir. Okay, I think the speaker. Yeah. Thank you so much, Sudaim. Oh God, that's so much work me I forgot to do, bro. Tell me if you guys are hearing. Let me see if I can turn it up more. Yeah, bucket. Me hand I go. Me not have enough hand. Jesus, you are Lord God. If you take bad things, make joking up. And then me I get requests. Wanna go on and allow me no star?
My therapist just told me people who need therapy don't come to us. Their victims do. And that blew my mind. Because when you think about it, how many of us are sitting in therapy trying to fix things we didn't break? We're unpacking trauma, learning boundaries, reparenting ourselves, doing emotional homework. Meanwhile, the person that caused it is just out there convinced that that's just how I am. When they said that, it hit hard, but it made it make sense as to why there's so many deeply harmful people out there that never know that they're the problem. If you lack self-awareness, you never really feel the need to reflect. If you can't take accountability, you never feel the need to heal. If you benefit from hurting others, then why would you question it? So instead, the people that get hurt show up. The people that over-explain. The people who apologize too much. The people who wonder, was it me? I mean, in one way, it's comforting because you realize you're not the one that's broken. But in the same breath, it's heartbreaking because it means the most emotionally intelligent people carry all the pain. So if you're in therapy right now, or if you're doing the work, recognizing the patterns, this isn't proof that you're weak. It's just proof that you're aware.
Now you tell me if that ain't word. Y'all heard it on TikTok? Tell me if that ain't word. That is word. That is word. Because you sit on there saying nothing wrong with you, and you are the problem. The ones who actually need the therapy are not getting therapy. They're out there roaming the earth, causing more destruction and pointing the finger at you who's self-aware and trying to fix the problem that you have. Them out there cause the problem, Sudaim. And if you don't mind sharp, them point finger and a laugh after you say, no, you have forgot therapy. No, you are the mad one. Something's wrong with you. No, you are battling with mental illness. Meanwhile, these psychopaths, sociopaths, narcissists are out there roaming around pretending to be sane. I fight the urge for nobody else to find them out. Jesus have mercy. You see when you know? And them get offended too, you know? Them get offended if you should ever tell them, you need to go see someone. Something is wrong with you. You are suffering from some mental illness. Well sensitive. Well sensitive. They be the first ones to cuss you out and tell you, oh, you're mad. While them a cover up for them madness. And up in them feelings, them have the most everything a disrespect to them. Nothing's wrong with me. Nothing's wrong. Something's wrong with you. You're this, you're that, you're this. Nothing's wrong with me. Something's wrong with you. If you ever make the mistake and tell them, say, something's wrong with you, admit it. Say, something's wrong with you. You're going to the doctor for something. You're going to a psychiatrist. You're taking medication. Anything of the sort. So dime, may I tell you, me live it. I mean, come out first and tell people say me a battle with mental illness, you know. Me, you know. And nobody no ask me, you know. I know nothing me do to nobody, you know. Me never go to nobody and put poison in them food, give them. Me never go and spread lie on nobody yet. Me never abuse nobody verbally, spiritually, physically. None of the alley them. I'm not a chronic cheater. Me no lie and manipulate and hide things. I am no such person. I don't mess with people. I only come and share what people do me. But are the same people them. We do all of the wickedness. One call me mad, crazy, sick, and my head no good. So you see, when you know people that lack understanding, don't fight with them to make them understand. You're in a lose-lose situation. And try gaslight. Gaslighting is their number one tactic. And any and everything you say to them upsets them and insults them. Hi, Nikki Juice Bar. How are you? Greetings. Welcome. Make sure to like the live. And if you haven't joined this community, make sure to subscribe, okay? We talk about things that people refuse to talk about. We discuss topics. We share life story. I share my life story, okay? And I advocate for mental health awareness. So dime. That's why I have to come and do this, even sometimes when I don't feel like doing it. Happy New Year, Nikki. Nikki. My twin. Right? I faced it enough in my life. I'm sick and tired of it. I don't know all. I'm always willing to learn. I'm self-aware. You can't tell me anything about me that I haven't told you myself. But when I'm telling you what is going on with you, or what I see, perceive, or what I can understand is going on with you, and you don't do nothing at all to try and correct it, but you stay steady on me, I show you this is what needs to be done, and you're not even taking the first step to get it done. And you keep repeating the same actions towards me and expect me to just take you as you are. That's just who I am. I've heard that before. That's just me. And if you can't take me how I am, then I'll work with somebody who's willing to work with me. Nigga, I ain't working with nobody but myself. I'm not Jesus. Greetings, Queen Lioness. I can only point out how your actions are affecting me. And if you don't see nothing wrong with that, then go on to, all right, I'm willing to take it. And the funniest thing is, they will pretend with somebody else. Brand new. They're healed. Mighty God. The Almighty came down and they are healed. Whoosh. Magic one and them healed. They're this great person now. Understanding. Empathetic. At your feet. For everything. They're everything now. So it must be you. It must be you. And the manipulation that they spread to others about you. And if the ones that they spread it to are like them, they got a member on their team now. Yeah, it is her, bro. It is her. That's the same way she is with me. She don't got no respect with me. Says the disrespectful one. Thank you, Buzz Beauty. And all of that is to shut us up. Because we need to just shut up and let them do as they feel. And don't say a word. We could just sit down and shut our mouth and just take it. Buzz Beauty. Abuse can only strive in silence. Talk about it, Sudime. That's why I tell my 12-year-old, I don't care what nobody has to say. As long as God gives me the strength, you will always have a voice with me. Buzz Beauty. Talk now. I'm not allowing nobody to shut my child up. They've put fear in my other children from their little, where they've never spoken up for themselves. To even now, my eldest 28-year-old is battling with a mental illness. And I have to force him to speak his mind. 28 years old. And you expect me to sit down and let the same thing happen to my 12-year-old? Make him feel like he's not important. He's a child. He should stay in a child's place. And he's not being disrespectful? And he sees what's going on? How dare you? Don't tell my child his voice doesn't count. And if he's staying out, yes, me understand. Sometimes if him too enough with certain things. But not because you don't want to hear it. And you know in yourself. But you're wicked and lie. And you don't want to take accountability for your action. You're going to tell my child and try cow him down. He should stay in a child's place. Hell no. Me know when him too enough. And when him a jumping at things where him no need to be. Me know. Me reasonable. You only don't want to hear it because it's not going with your norm and how you want to overpower the situation and be in control and dominate things and shut people down. You not shut him down. Call it whatever you want to call it. Them no want you come out to nothing. Eh? My family sick of me because I'm not gonna keep quiet. Them sick of me too, Sudime. I'm talk it as it is, so enough of them don't talk to me. You hear me say, me not have friend. Me barely keep friend. Me have one and two people that I deal with. I have respectable people and they've never had a problem with me. Because we know how to speak to each other. And I've had no reason, they've had no reason for their voice to be up there. It's okay, Happy. You've always been here. I've lived it. Buzz, I'm living it. It's an everyday battle. So when you see I don't answer my phone, when you see nobody don't call me no more, it's because I've shut them all down. I've shut them off. There are a bunch of people that lack self-awareness and act like they don't understand what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing or they're not doing anything. And want to point out, oh, me just ignorant. Oh, me just loud. Like me a mad man. Me just get up and loud, so. Me just get up and loud for no reason. Or it's an everyday thing. People will deal with you for over 20 odd years. But all of a sudden now, because you have a voice and you're letting your voice be heard, you are problematic. So how did you tolerate it for so many years? How did you do it for so many years? I guess they could ask me the same thing. How did I tolerate the disrespect for so many years? Because I wanted something that I could not get. I wanted love and understanding from people that I thought wanted the same thing. And that's why I'm battling with a mental illness. I overworked for something that I would never get because it had nothing to do with me. It had all to do with a person who don't know themselves and don't know boundaries and kept overstepping their boundaries and kept being forgiven. Come back with the same thing. Respectful people love we, Sudime. Respectful people love us. Respect brings respect. And it's not like they don't know how to be respectful enough. Some of them know how to turn it on and off. It depends on the person. A lot of them know, if you see them or hear somebody, oh, such and such, there's such a respect. Every time I see them, hi, Miss So-and-so. Hi, Miss So-and-so. How are you today? Yeah? All right. You want this? All right. Some of them know how to turn it on and off. Pretenders, Queen Lion. Of course, Queen Lion, we're living in the world. Some are more severe than others, but the ones that think that they could manage on their own and they could do whatever they please and to whoever they please, and you should just sit down and take it, and they don't need no help for their issue. That's where the problem is. You see the video where the guy just said, people who are self-aware do not sit at home and think that the problem would just solve itself. We are the ones who are seeking counseling and healing. The ones that are doing the damage don't go to get counseling. They don't feel they need counseling. They're not aware of the things they do and the extent of the damage it causes. Yo, at 7:30 now, guys, I may have to leave, The Sarah never come earlier. I came earlier. Because, time waits on no one. But if you want more, go over to your ShortnSpicy Nikks. Me almost forget my name. YouTube channel. My platforms. And see what I'm talking about. And the extent of what I'm talking about. Communication. Understanding. Empathy. People who lack empathy. People who don't care about nobody but themselves. At times you wonder if they really are not aware, or they are just not care. Some of them just don't care. They're going to do whatever they want to do, regardless of what you say about it or feel about it. When they start to care is when they're going to try and make a difference. When they meet the person that they care about, that they don't want to lose, that's when they're going to work on themselves. And all of a sudden they're healed. Users, pretenders. It's not no healing. They're the same person. The person hasn't changed. None soever. None whatsoever, but none soever. The same exact person. Just a different day. A different target. You are the mother, and comes what may. You have to put your foot down and call it what it is. Don't listen to the noise in the market. Just watch the sale. That's what I'm doing, Mackie, and I really appreciate people like you and all my other supporters who come by, whenever you can, and you support me and you encourage me, because trust me, sometimes I'm here and it's just me and my kids, because like I said, if it wasn't for establishing a platform where I could share my thoughts and my views, you wouldn't hear from me, because I used to bring things to my family and close friends and even the person that I used to be with, and give a little things, my little problems, whatever is going on with me, how I'm feeling. And it is either they take it and use it against me, is either they just don't care, or they just do whatever they feel like doing. And, so God did something, and he gave me a platform to share with like-minded people who understand where I'm coming from and who are misjudged as I am. All right? And we're not trying to profess that we're perfect. We get angry too. But when you have a person who's a trying person, but you don't want to see that, You just want to inflict pain on that person and then blame them for their reaction. The person gives up on you after a while. It's just not worth it. We don't know when we are going to expire. We can't be fighting the same battles for eternity, for the rest of our life. We want peace in our life. That's when we just turn our back and we just take ourselves away. And leave it me wherever them want chat say. And don't care. You see me? But bless upon yourself, guys. I really appreciate you. Like I said, ShortnSpicy Nikks around the globe. YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Nikki and the fam, YouTube. All right. Have a blessed one, guys. Thank you so much. It was nice chatting with you. We're blessed and highly favored. Yeah. We are blessed and highly favored. Have a good one. Next time, same place, here on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitch. ShortnSpicy Nikks. Have a great evening, okay, guys, and a great weekend. The power of woman is ridiculously amazing. We got you out here. Thanks for being amazing. Thank you, Queen Lioness. You're great as well. Love, love, love. You see me? Bless up. Stay blessed, Mackie. And like I said, my condolences to you and your family. All right? Your niece. All the best. We chat, okay? Love you. Queen K, you don't know. Nikki, who came in, Nikki Juice, and everyone else, Twitch. Have a blessed one. All right? Love you guys.